Ladies and gentlemen, this is your 5K account challenge.
Hey team, you know what's ironic? May is almost finished, and that means I had to give you an update and a wrap up on the year project, which was known as, and simply pre-abysmal experiment, 5K account challenge. I never not finish what I start. If I start it and make it in a public appearance and really talk about it and explain it and share it. So of course I can always mention that the account started off pretty nicely, as we all kind of remember, like, you know, it started doing its thing. If I go all the way back, like year to date, so you had the $5,000, and it just kind of hovered, all the way down at one point, down to 4,600, and then just kind of staggered around here. So if we go for the full year, you can kind of see that this was the whole thing. Again, started in May 25th, $4,990.99. Had an account high of 8,500 November 21, which this account looks pretty similar to the stock market, essentially. Everything was going up in November and then just kind of crashed. And this was really a good representation, truly, of everyone's accounts, right? I mean, I think everyone was making money in November, and then you had the bubble pop. And so I think you all remember that most of this position was in Tesla and all that kind of good stuff. But here's what's important, I think, really, at least for me, is even though I lost track of this particular account and wasn't worried about and focusing extremely much on growing it, updating it, changing it, tweaking it, making videos, producing videos, sharing it with you guys. And hey, that's on me. I can respect that. What I can say is my goal is always not to lose initial capital. So even though I wasn't aggressively actively trading this thing, as we had a nice little drop here in December, and then Tesla rallied, and we started getting back to the account balance, I just exited and was at 4,700, 4,800 for a long while, and then just made like 3 or 4 super small trades to get back up to 5,000. And then I just started coasting. I didn't do anything at all. Didn't even log in to this particular account since March. You can see it just kind of hovered at $5,031.76. And then I got 4 cents of interest. I went from 72 cents to 76 cents. The key here is risk mitigation. I wasn't really actively trying to do anything with this particular account, although that was the challenge. The goal is not to lose a bunch of money. So we can see at the starting point, started with 4,990. So theoretically, technically, and without mathematical improvisation, did grow the account $40. Not great at all. I realize that. Nothing special. But with a $5,000 account, it is hard. It is a challenge. It is very difficult. And if the only thing you can do is focus on that account and to trade it, there are a lot of challenges you're going to have to overcome to really make this work. Long story short, trading is about not losing money. Don't worry about making it, because what I am going to do now is I have built in a little bit of a faster login sequence for this particular account, and I have a computer dedicated to it. So my goal is actually to restart it in one account and maybe take 1 or 2 trades a week, option trades in this account, just to kind of see what I can do from a day trade perspective. I think that's what most people wanted me to do was, hey, I want to see you grow this account with day trading options. That was kind of like their goal. That's what people were intrigued in. The interesting part is with the option trades, which again, there's nothing negative with it at all, but the hardest part is when you're trading options, especially on a smaller account, if I give you the update and I say, hey, this is what I did in this particular account, it's already passed anyway. It's already over. So you can watch it, but I share those videos all the time. Hey, this is the trade. This is the day trade. This is the setup. It's easier with stocks. Simply is. Simply put, sorry. It is easier to day trade stocks than options. Day trading options are harder. It's more complicated. It's more challenging. You have to be a lot quicker, and you have to be a lot more focused. So all of that coming to fruition, I failed. Didn't do anything special with this account. Grew at $40, but still there. Didn't lose it. Risk mitigation is key. And I had a larger account that looked pretty similar to this. Add a few zeros. And when it kind of came down very close to my original balance, it looked also a lot like this, where I had to go, okay, trailing P&Ls are in place, exit everything, boom, lock stuff in, really collect, really protect, really, really, really be smart. Protect capital at all costs. Because if I have capital, if I have larger sums of capital, if I have any money available and left when the market is nice and low and when all this stuff is slowly starts to unwind, then you can really take advantage of some nice upside. That is the truth of the matter. Even if you took, and I had a gentleman reach out to me the other day, he took a $30,000 account to $100,000 in 2020, and now that $100,000 is back all the way down to $18,000 as of right now. The key is capital preservation, right? If you take 30 to 100, amazing, and then go 100 back to 30, sucks. But hey, what? You know what? You learned tons. You're probably going to have to pay capital gains taxes too. That sucks also, double whammy. But you learned. You got some information. You got some education. But do not break that barrier, right? Do not give up. Do not quit. Do not stop. Keep learning. This is an amazing, amazing market. It's a phenomenal opportunity, and it's a lot of fun when you get it right. But when you get it wrong, it does blow. And the cool and most exciting part is, in this particular account, if I was living off of and had nothing to do, and this was my whole account, and this was really what I was focusing on, when I almost doubled it, I would have pulled out a little bit of money, so you would have seen a little bit of a quicker decline, and I would have protected my loss a little bit faster, a little bit more aggressive than this, 50% hemorrhage right here. I would have pulled out some money and protected, a little bit more conservatively, I think, taken out $1,000 or something and bought, I don't know, gold coin with it or some type of asset of some magnitude. But either way, that is my 5K update. I want to share it with you all. And you know what? I'll see if I can work on another one. Same account, starting today, end of May. We'll give it a year. And I'll still give you guys updates because why not? I think it's fun if it's interesting to you. But keep in mind, if you do have any questions at any point in time, hop over to YouTube and just make sure to follow our real life trading channel. So when you pop over into real life trading, make sure you go through some of our videos, especially anything that has to do with day trading, and just kind of go through and just really get a good glimpse of the other trades that I am making, the other trades I am placing, but most importantly, the education, because I really want to pour into you and ensure that you, every single person watching this video, knows exactly how to create consistent cash flow opportunities on a monthly, yearly, or quarterly basis. So, team, you are fantastic. Love you all so much. And until next time, love life, live life, and trade it. Bye.
And that's a wrap. Video is finished. Thanks for watching. You rock.